Tibet, situated in a remote plateau of the Himalayas, high at the roof of the world, was, according to legend, the entrance to heaven until a king carelessly cut the magic rope that connected it to the stairway of the immortals. It is a fabled land clouded with myth and magic, the revered home of Tantric Buddhism, what most Westerners call Tibetan Buddhism, which is flourishing in the West. As a practice that offers spiritual guidance and salvation, this most arcane manifestation of Buddhism offers an alluring alternative to Western materialism and is as much a culture as it is a religion. Yet, despite its centuries-old traditions, and like many formerly isolated countries, Tibet is a society in transition, shaped by present realities and connected, if still tenuously, to the rest of the world. Sering Dorji, Serang Dadrup, Gadi, and Byamba Kungda, all from Lhasa, are 4 Tibetan artists who represent a civilization at the crossroads.
We are very grateful that we have this wonderful opportunity to come here and to participate in this project. The 4 of us, all contemporary artists ourselves, came here to introduce Tibetan art as well as to experience contemporary art in the United States. We are also interested in comparing the characteristics and the artistic visions of Tibet and the American culture, especially their philosophies and attitudes toward contemporary art.
We've gone to many galleries in New York, and we've seen a lot of works from our textbooks back in Tibet. We've all studied art history, and many of the famous pieces that we paid so much attention to, we are now seeing firsthand. Within a very short time, we've been seeing original works that before now, we've only seen through textbooks. This kind of exposure is extremely helpful.
In Tibet, you would never have this opportunity to see so many exhibitions. Before I came, I had a certain prediction that I would probably be able to see lots and lots of things and lots of artworks, but that I would not be greatly affected on a personal or spiritual level. However, the opposite was true when I went to the Metropolitan Museum of Art and saw the ancient Greek exhibit, as well as things from the Renaissance and from Picasso's works.
We see so many things. Sometimes we see too many things, and you really need to rest, and then you can look again for 2 days. Because in New York City you have everything. Even the things that you would never think of, even in your dreams, people have already created here in New York City. For example, in New York City in Times Square, this kind of New York environment, it's completely different from the environment in Tibet. There are 100% completely different environments. So different environments, different cultures will of course give you completely different viewpoints.
Here on a 4-month cultural exchange program to both see and be seen, their shows at Snug Harbor Cultural Center, Henry Street Settlement, and the Elsa Maud Ives Gallery, consist of recent paintings which they have brought with them, giving us a rare glimpse of the work of some contemporary Tibetan artists.
In 1984, I studied at the Academy of Fine Arts in Beijing for over a year and a half, specializing in oil painting and fine art. And that experience started an oil painting obsession within me. Oil painting is very well known and popular, especially in China, and great numbers of people relate to it all over the world. My vision, my main intention when I work, is to express myself. I believe that painting, or any product of art, is an expression and a representation of your feelings. And if you are true to your art, your feelings will be shared with others. In 1999, I did a portrait of a Tibetan nomad in Nanshu, the nomadic region. He's actually a religious practitioner, and he's also a pilgrim. He's been traveling around a lot. Once he told me about his life, and it was incredibly interesting. I started drawing his portrait shortly thereafter, and every time I see the painting, I am reminded about how they live. If you don't understand the Tibetan culture, you will perceive us to be very rough on the outside. But if you could penetrate into our minds, you would find us to be the most compassionate people on earth. I'm very interested in expressing that compassion which others do not find easily accessible. That is how I approach this portrait.